Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I'm delighted to be able to spend some time talking about one of my favorite topics, which is marketing. How do you market your business? How do you take your business to the next level? And this is one of the most competitive economies we've seen in decades. I've got author and marketing consultant extraordinaire David Newman here on today's program, author of the book, Do It Marketing. And yes, it's a pretty phenomenal program there at doitmarketing.com. David, welcome to the program.
Hey, Kevin, it's great to be here.
Real quickly, kind of give us a panoramic overview of what your company's all about.
Well, we work with entrepreneurs and executives who want to do a better job of marketing and grow their business.
Okay. But kind of give us a panoramic overview of what you actually do.
Sure. Well, and again, this is maybe something that people can just start thinking about in their own career, in their own business. The key thing that we do is expertising. So making you an expert, making you a thought leader. One of the things I talk about in the Do It Marketing book is that the best way to expertise yourself is a program I call 3PR. And 3PR is a program you do for yourself. You don't need to hire anybody. It's not a public relations program. It stands for Personalized Professional Public Relations. And there's three legs to that stool, Kevin. First leg is public speaking. So going out into your community, going out into your prospect base, going out into your customer base, and speaking is the fastest, quickest way to develop business. The second leg of the stool is publishing. And publishing could be publishing anything from a blog to articles, guest posting, your email newsletter, all the way to a professional business book built around your expertise. And then the third leg of the stool is simply social media. So social media, getting involved in the social media channels where your prospects are, where your customers are, and then to put a ribbon around the whole thing, speaking gives you visibility, the publishing gives you credibility, and social media gives you shareability. So that's what we help our clients do.
And meanwhile, you can do things, you're further promoting yourself as an expert as you do this interview on Bloomberg affiliated station, the fourth largest city in America, just like you've done on NBC and New York Times and everything else. Obviously, adding these other elements, radio, TV, anytime you can do that, that's like putting it all on steroids, right?
Well, yes, and I think whether it's through media or whether it's through fabulous interviews like this one that you and I are doing right now, the key thing and the key lesson for folks is show up in your prospect's world as a person of value. Show up in your prospect's world as a company of value so that you are giving your very best advice, insights, recommendations, strategies, and tips, even if people don't buy from you. So one of the other things that I put in the Do It Marketing book is this principle called Happy Meal Marketing. Happy Meal Marketing means that folks that buy from us, folks that become our clients and become our customers, they get a beautiful 7-course steak dinner. So there's vegetables, a little asparagus, beautiful potatoes, white linen tablecloth, silverware, 3 kinds of wine. It's awesome. Even people who don't buy from us should get a happy meal. So they should be better off just for having interacted with us, even if they don't buy a thing, even if they don't spend a dime. So how can you expertise yourself, your company, your website, your social media channels, your articles, your interviews, so that you're constantly giving value to everyone that you interact with? That's one of the real keys to success.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why, your website, for example, should be filled with free information that people can walk away with regardless of whether or not they buy any of your services. I like to give the impression that, wow, if he gives this away, imagine what he gives when he actually is being paid.
That's right. Exactly right. And that's the emotion that we want to spark into all of our prospects and all of our customers and friends and advocates and influencers.
Yeah, no question about it. I love what you do. I love what your company is about. Talking to David Newman, and he is with doitmarketing.com. Doitmarketing.com. What I also like, clear my voice, you got a lot of different services that you offer, ranging for stuff for the entrepreneur who really can't afford to do anything yet, but he can garner some tools to be able to become successful enough to pay for your other services. The stuff that looks rather turnkey and automatic and online, all the way up to, of course, the book, which is one of the more affordable early level things, all the way up to, it looks like consulting, keynote speaks the whole 9 yard. I think it's very smart how you make sure all the bases are covered.
Yes, well, and I think, again, for the folks listening, the lesson here is, if you have a list of menu items from small, medium, large, all the way to super deluxe, I call these your list of investable opportunities. Because the other thing, Kevin, is that we are living in a world that is so transparent that people who do great work are going to be elevated and folks who don't do great work are going to be found out. So how can you make this risk-free? How can you make this, how can you build your ultimate value ladder so that people might start, as you're saying, at some of the free levels, read the blog, listen to the radio show, check out some of the videos, whatever it may be, and then they move up to what's that first level investment? And then they love that. What's the second level investment? And they go, oh my gosh, this is even better than the first thing. And then third level, fourth level. So how can you slowly and gradually draw people into your world to do business with you as you're building that trust and relationship and you're proving your value, because every step on that ladder has increasing levels of value, so they feel more comfortable, they feel that there's less at risk, and they're because we're so afraid of getting burned, you got to take away the risk.
David Newman's been our guest. He's with Do It Marketing. That's DOITmarketing.com. David, thanks so much for being with us. Great segment.
Hey, Kevin, it was great to be here. Thank you.
When we come back, much more for you. Doing our My Few Best content here shows up over there at our sister news website, usdailyreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter.